everyone, welcome to JustFeg Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information on things happening around the world, and you are in the right place. Please click the red subscribe button and also press the bell icon next to it so you can be notified for an update on any published news. The Police Special Fraud Unit (SFU) has alleged at an Ikeja Special Offences Court that late Oba Afolabi James of Kweme Badagry in Lagos mysteriously signed some Corporate Affairs Commission form in 2011, 9 years after his death. The king died on January 30, 2002. The SFU claimed that while investigating Samasa James, a son to the late king, accused of defrauding his 26 siblings of their 500 million naira inheritance, they uncovered suspicious signatures purportedly signed by the dead king of documents of CAJ Industrial Enterprises, the deceased companies. The News Agency of Nigeria reported that on Friday during trials of Samasa and Afolabi Kazeem, his personal assistant over the alleged fraud, Mr. Oluwafemi Olabisi, the prosecutor for the SFU, in order to prove that the king's signatures on the company's document was forged, has subpoenaed the CAC as a witness. Representing the CAC was Mr. Christopher Etim, a compliance officer who testified as to the 13th prosecution witness. While being led in evidence by Olabisi, Etim said that he had brought before the court copies of some CAC documents, namely from CAC 2.1, particulars of the company secretary, from CAC 3, change of register address, and from CAC 7, particulars of directors. The CAC compliance officer informed the court that the late king's signatures and the defendant's signatures were appended in CAC form in the year 2011 and 2012. Etim said in the form CAC 7, James Afolabi Ogungbe, the late king, is named as the first director. The second director is named James Kola Samarsa, the first defendant. On the column for remarks, it states appointed, and there are no director aside the first and second director. The signatures on the second page belongs to James Afolabi Ogungbe, and the signatures was signed on November 28, 2011. The resolution is signed by the first director, James Afolabi Ogungbe. I arrived at that conclusion from Form CAC 7. From CAC 2.1 is particular of persons who is the company secretary of the company or any person therein. It was signed by Mr. James Kola Samarsa and Mr. James Afolabi Ogungbe on March 21, 2012. From CAC 3 is the notice of situations or change of registered address. Mr. James Kola Samarsa signed as a director in this form, and there is a resolution attached to same, signed by Mr. James Kola Samarsa and Mr. James Afolabi Ogungbe on November 24, 2016. While being cross-examined by the defense counsel, Mr. Martin Oyigbo Etim reiterated that although he was not a signature or handwriting expert, as a legal practitioner and compliance officer, he was conversant with the document he presented before the court. The witness also emphasized that the signature in all the CAC form he presented before the court were consistent and are the same. When documents are presented for verification, all the stamps are not on it. If you look closely at the signature, you will safely conclude that they are the same. The original resolution was signed by the same person. The signature on the left-hand side is Mr. James Kola Samarsa, while that on the right side is Mr. Afolabi Ogungbe. This document come before us at CAC every other day. I can safely say that these signatures contained in Form CAC 7 are the same in the other document, Etim said. Following Etim's testimony, Olabisi informed the court that the SFU would be closing their cases against the defendants. Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo adjourned the case until October 16 and October 17 for defense. NAN reports that Samasa is facing a 5-count charge of stealing, forging of company's resolution, fraudulent disposing of trust properties, and forgeries. Kazim and the Badagry prince are jointly charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to defraud and cheating. The SFU allege that the prince abused his position of trust as an administrator of his late father's estate by fraudulently converting 500 million naira properties from 2000 to 2017 in Lagos. According to the second count of the charge, the defender had, in 2011, forged the resolution of a company called CAJ Industrial Enterprises dated November 28, 2011. He had purported that the resolution was signed by his father, who was one of the directors of the companies. Meanwhile, his father had died 9 years earlier on January 30, 2002. The defendant had forged the resolution with the intent that it will be acted upon as genuine to the prejudice of any persons. It said the prosecutor noticed that Samasa had fraudulently sold a properties belonging to the late king's estate, located at plot 1440, Ilesami Street, Itire Road, Surulere, to a private individual. He also illegally leased another estate properties located at plot 282 Ajose Adeogun Street, Victoria Island, Lagos, to Ecobank Place. The SFU prosecutor also threw some light on Kazim's alleged role as an accomplice in defrauding the late king's estate. Sometime in 2017 in Lagos, Samasa and Kazim fraudulently tricked and cheated the beneficiaries of the late kings of 150 million naira, which was part of the proceeds for the sale of a properties located at Dide Olu's estate, Victoria Island, Lagos, Olabisi said. The prosecutor noted that Samasa had also forged a purchase receipt dated November 15, 2004, and an undated deed of assignment before himself, Bolariwa James, Mrs. Alakija, Neil James, Honorable Justice Adebayo Adeniji, and Mrs. Saidat Taiwo. The offences contravene sections 3831, 3832F, 399, 421, 432, and 434, 465, and 467 of the Criminal Code, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. Yeah, this is the end of today's news. What are your thoughts about this? Please kindly put your comments at the comment section below. Thank you for listening.